Hello trainers, Neto here, and today we're gonna dive together into Open Great League with some battles submitted by XXT Yveltal. This trainer is known for their preference in using spies a lot, so be sure to check out their content on YouTube. We're also gonna have the Shadow Zapdos not with a regular moveset, but instead we're gonna use Zap Cannon, which is gonna be a very nice nuke move when it comes off from a Pokemon like Shadow Zapdos. You already know how crazily good it is already, still now imagine it from an offensive Pokemon like Zapdos, dealing so much damage, even knockouting whole tanks in the entire Great League. Yes, of course, we're gonna have Stunfisk up in front, Pelipper at the back. Who cares about those two? Let's see now the nukes with the Zap Cannon. We are starting off the first battle against the Leaky Tank, and we have the Stunfisk up in front. This means that we can win this slightly though, and this team is relying on its ABB Style, which means that at some point we have to switch out to Pelipper to draw out something like a Stunfisk from the opponent so that Zapdos can have an easier time overall on the entire meta. Stunfisk is gonna be the most common and usual counter that you can get when using a Zapdos, especially because even against a Basildon you can still go with a Zap Cannon, but against Stunfisk you have nothing to throw. So eventually we're gonna finish off Leaky Tank here, as they're not gonna go out with a switch. They're gonna bring Nidoqueen and try to catch a Weather Ball on their final Pokemon, which is really smart to be honest, and we're gonna see now another Weather Ball from Yveltal, and it is gonna be the Medicham, which blocks it, and we are looking at a very nice win con here with that shield advantage, because Shadow Zapdos, all that it needs is gonna be the shield advantage to destroy down its enemies. We have the Drill Peck ready to go, we're gonna unleash it, they are gonna block, but that doesn't matter. Even though this is gonna be a CMP, we can beat it down with our Drill Peck number 2, destroying down that Medicham. We have to block our Zapdos here because it is gonna give us the win con that we need. Stunfisk comes in, no Earthquake at all. Is this gonna be a flex bonus video with the Stunfisk, or are we gonna see a weird play here that we go for the Earthquake? Let's see if the opposing side goes for the Earth Power. Yes, they do so. I guess that what Yveltal was trying to do is to put for sure that Nidoqueen at the Drill Peck range, and we're gonna grab this first victory for our video. Into the next one now, we are facing with Stunfisk and Talonflame, and we are running Zap Cannon on our Zapdos, so perhaps we're gonna see that in a while for this entire video. And we're having now the Rock Slide. They are gonna block it, which makes a lot of sense. It is gonna deal so much damage to that fried chicken of death, and they are gonna go for the Brave Bird, which gives us a chance to block the correct move and also answer back at them with our Hurricane. They are gonna take the Hurricane, so much damage on the Tapu Fini, not even able to reach to a Surf, and we have to go here for the Weather Ball. Seems like they are kind of underestimating Pelipper, so they played a team that is completely weak to Pelipper. Because we're seeing a Talonflame coming in, we're gonna get that Brave Bird into our faces, but at this point we can go in with our Zapdos, excuse me, and start destroying them down. They have the Azumarill, we have the Zap Cannon. Is this gonna be a one-hit KO? Yes, it is. Very nice pizza trainers with our Shadow Zapdos, delivering it with style and with Electroshock. Zap Cannon, an amazing move, and especially when it comes out not from Registeel but from an offensive Pokemon like Shadow Zapdos. We have now the Weather Ball landing on the shield of Stunfisk. We have already done our jobs, I believe, here. What we want to do most of the times with Pelipper is to get that shield advantage, and I think that Pelipper can do that pretty much effectively, especially against some of its counters like Stunfisk. I think that here it is worth the shield, since we want to have the upper hand on the lead as well, and we can pressure even more with another Weather Ball. If we can take 2 shields out of them, this can be awesome. Yes, we can. Down we go now, since I don't think that Yveltal here would like to shield. Keeping the shield for the end game with Shadow Zapdos is gonna be our main priority for that entire video. We're gonna see now the Earthquake, which is not gonna be enough to finish us off. We have an Earthquake of our own, but they're making the switch to the Serpents. What was that? And we're gonna destroy it down with a simple move, and not from Shadow Zapdos. They have a Flyer at the back, which gives us the chance now to go ahead and use the Zap Cannon after we overfarm a little bit. Zap Cannon destroying down Mandibuzz once again. Zap Cannon number 2, and we're gonna be able to finish off the match with Zapdos, even against something like Stunfisk with a great throw there. What a crazy battle that was. Into the next one now with a ton of flame up on the lead, and we have the Stunfisk, which is gonna do a lot of work. Let's see if they block or not. They can survive, but not with much. Oh my goodness, they took that into their faces. That was awesome to observe, and got the flame charge on that Pelipper. Are you kidding me? Yeah, Veltal, you have some crazy battles here. They have now that wall rain. We can take the move and still pressure for the hurricane. If this is gonna land, I'm gonna get crazy right here, but no, okay, they're gonna just melt us down with those icicle spears and the powder snows. So in the next one we have, the Stunfisk, so we're gonna be able to go ahead and throw the rock slide. However, we lacked a little bit there, FPS dropped, that was pretty random I guess, but now we have a very tough job here with our Zapdos. They must have something like a fighter or a grass type at the back if we want to win. Let's see what they have. I have no clue at the moment. They're gonna go here for the icicle spear, we're gonna block it. They are shieldless though, and we can outspeed to that drill peck. Down goes Walrein. What is there at the back? We're severely hurt, and it is gonna be the Venusaur. They're trying to catch. This is not gonna happen. Now comes the drill peck, but this will not be enough, barely not. Will we die here from those Van Whips, or are we gonna farm down? Let's see together, trainers, and we are farming down. Crazy battles right on the edge, and Shadow Zapdos is gonna go to town. Into the next one now with that Umbreon up on the lead. Pretty solid lead, I believe, much like the first lead that we had with Lickitung. We're gonna stay in and try to deliver hard hitting moves with Earthquake while trying to catch at some point a move or switch out to our Pelipper in total, because just remember that this team is an ABB after all, and you want to use Pelipper to draw out something like a Stunfisk so that Shadow Zapdos can have an easier life overall for the end game. Earthquake number 2 here, gonna connect for big damage on the Umbreon, and we're gonna get the move one foul play on that Pelipper. I'm expecting the switch, of course. It is gonna be on the Frostlass, and that is looking pretty cool because we seem like we can take a shield or two out of them. Frostlass here is gonna be able, no they are not, they are gonna overfarm, so we can reach to the Weather Ball number 2, and now they're gonna throw. Things are looking pretty well for us because now we can go in with Stunfisk, I believe, use a Rock Slide or absorb the damage from that Avalanche. They are now energy dry. We have the upper shield scenario, and whatever there is at the back, it is not gonna be a Stunfisk because they could have thrown it against our Pelipper. So down goes Frostlass. What do you have back there? A fighter, a grass type. It is gonna be the Swampert. We go for the Zap Cannon. Are you kidding me? Oh my freaking goodness, that was awesome, and we're gonna take this huge victory because Zap Cannon, even being not very effective on a Swampert, it simply destroyed it down in one simple hit. Have you ever seen a thing like this? This is the first time I see it, and Zap Cannon was connected from a Shadow Zapdos to a Shadow Swampert from full HP range, and that was awesome to observe. If that doesn't work you like, I don't know what does. So Yveltal, the ultimate destroyer of Swamperts with the most flexible Pokemon, the Shadow Zapdos with Zap Cannon. We're gonna see now the Skarmory coming in on the next one. On the Switch we have the Pelipper, and oh boy, we're looking pretty cool here with our Pelipper with those weather boards landing back to back. They're gonna go here for the Sky Attack, and perhaps we can go in now with Zapdos. Yes we are. So you already know how good Emolga Shadow Zapdos can be from flying up against the Skarmory, the best counter that you can go ahead and use against the Skarmory. So we're gonna be able to reach to that 100 energy mark, use the Drill Peck, finish off that Skarmory, and are we gonna see another Zap Cannon trainers on this Swampert? So only time will tell, only Yveltal knows. Hydro Cannon will be blocked, has to be blocked, and things aren't looking that well. So we have to go here for the Drill Peck. They still have the shield, not gonna use it yet, but we have a Weather Ball ready to go here for that shield grabber. They have to throw a move, otherwise we're gonna destroy them down with our fast attacks. Here is the Hydro Cannon. Can we outspeed? Of course we can, trainers. Who was worried? No one was. And we're gonna take this amazing victory with Shadow Zapdos connecting the final Drill Peck on that Swampert. Into the next one now, and let's see what the opponent has. And Manspurs up on the lead. Pretty weird lead scenario, pretty tricky as well, but I'm pretty sure we can take two of those drill runs and still survive, while those rollouts do about 1 damage, I believe, because Dunsparce is a very bad offensive Pokemon, kinda defensive but very bad offensively, and it takes a lot of damage from that Earthquake, meaning that one more can connect for big damage. They have at the back this fire type, whatever that is, has to block a Rock Slide. It is gonna be the Shadow Cannon and Ninetales. We took a shield out of them. Right now we can go in with a Pelipper, with a Weather Ball, dealing massive damage to the fire type, and we're gonna be able to farm them right after. Overheat will connect. What a crazy move that was. Look at how much damage it did, much like the Zap Cannon on that Shadow Swampert. I'm still overwhelmed about that fact. At the back they have a Lantern and we have a Shadow Zapdos. So this is gonna be up to those Pokemon, those two, to connect their moves. We have the upper hand with those shields, and we're gonna try to go here for the Drill Peck against their Dunsparce, and we have two of those Drill Pecks. Energy management is amazing from Yveltal here. We're gonna be able to destroy it down before the Unleash move, which is really crucial at the moment, and we will try to zap it down with the Zap Cannon. Thunderbolt is gonna be blocked. We have the Zap Cannon to go, but they just left. Are you kidding me? We want to see the damage here. What are you doing, opponent here? Come on, GG trainer, but we're gonna focus now into the next one. We are having a Lickitung upon the lead, pretty solid lead. You already know how this will unfold, so let's go with the Earthquake. Are they gonna block? Are they not? Because we want them to block. We want them to either take huge damage or block the move, since Zap Cannon will do most of the work for the end game. They are gonna block the first one, and we are gonna be able to reach to that Earthquake most probably once again. Gonna deal a nice chunk to that Lickitung, and we still have the time to go here for that Rock Slide. Energy management amazingly good once again from Yveltal. They're gonna throw a Power Whip. Yeah, this is gonna be it for our Stunfisk, and we have to go in now with Zapdos, start farming down that energy. Whenever the opposing side has about 5% or 10%, Zapdos can definitely farm down that Pokemon and provide so much pressure to the next one. They have a Ninetales, Zap Cannon, and boom! That was another one-hit knockout without being super effective, and this time to defensive Pokemon like Ninetales. Are you kidding me? That was awesome. If that was a Thunderbolt, Ninetales could survive, but Zap Cannon is dealing so much damage that Ninetales cannot withstand. We're gonna go here for the Hurricane, but before we do, they're gonna leave the match, and this is another bummer, but we saw the Zap Cannon connecting to a Ninetales with a shield up, which is pretty awesome. Now for the next one, we got here a Stunfisk on the Switch, am I right? Yes, I am, and we're gonna be able to play accordingly here. They're gonna block our move, which is pretty crucial at the moment, and really bad for them, I believe, because we can go now for another one. This is gonna do a lot of damage, but still not enough, and they are blocking for a second time. What are you doing, trainer? We can go in now with a Stunfisk and start doing the solid work that we want to do, because Earthquake is gonna connect, and not only that, but their Stunfisk is out of the way, meaning that most probably they have no other hard check for our Zapdos here, and they have a Trevenant at the back, which means only one thing: Shadow Zapdos is gonna go to town here. Drill Peck connecting for big damage and lethal to the Trevenant. They have that Medicham. Are we gonna see the Zap Cannon? Yes, we are, charging it up, and we have the upper hand with the Zap Cannon, and boom! Trainers, Medicham getting destroyed here with Zap Cannon number 5, number 6, I have lost count for sure. Into the next one now with the Venusaur up on the lead, and the final one I believe for this video. We have the Pelipper coming in, they have the Skarmory, kinda cool for us, and we have to take this Skarmory out of the way. Even if we do not, we have two other pretty cool counters for this Pokemon, but I think that we need to take at least one shield out of this Skarmory if we want to be successful. Let's see the opponent's shields. We have one more Weather Ball, I believe. Yes, we can reach to that final Weather Ball. I think they're gonna block, right? No, they are not. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because we have a Pokemon like Stunfisk which can wall it down, and they do not want that. So Venusaur comes in, we're gonna get those Frenzy Plants. This can get tricky, but we can answer back with a heavy Earthquake before fainting. I think we can. Yes, we can. So this is gonna take either the shield or do a nice chunk to the Venusaur. We're we're gonna take the shield, which is the preferable choice, and let's see what they have at the back, because with a team like this, with Venusaur up on the lead, the back line can be double steel or a steel and Sableye, which is the most common line, to be honest. And it is gonna be, we're gonna watch the drill pack first, of course, because they have the Venusaur remaining over here on this battle. Down goes Venusaur, and it is gonna be the Sableye. So this means that we're gonna go here for the bait. Is it gonna take the shield? Yes, it is, trainers. I'm so hyped up right now for the Zap Cannon and the Dream. Shadow Zapdos destroying down opponents like crazy, and we're gonna get this amazing victory to close off the match. But the best one from my point of view is gonna be the Shadow Swampert getting knocked out with a shield up from a whole Zap Cannon. Write down in the comments what was your favorite Zap Cannon moment, or if it was the Hurricane moment that I think that this Pelipper had once on this video. So thank you for watching, trainers. Thank you for staying till the end. Just be sure to leave a huge like because if you're staying till the end, till this moment, I don't know what you're waiting for. Just go ahead and use that like button. You're not gonna regret it, and I think it helps more than ever to appreciate the video that you are watching. Subscribe to the channel because you are seeing what kind of content we have here. Pretty fun, pretty entertaining, and I think that Shadow Zapdos definitely deserves a subscribe. At least I'm making a lot of Shadow Zapdos content overall. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, trainers.